Hey guys, this is JustinSlaght, and I'm gonna do something a little bit different for this weekend. I didn't see any movies, so there's not gonna be any reviews coming this weekend. Just didn't feel like going. But instead, I did say that I would post videos during the weekend, and I'm going to post something for you today, and this one's a little bit different. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself by telling you about my favorite movies, my most hated movies, and my most influential movies. Sorry that this light is blinding me, but that's okay. I couldn't record anywhere else. But anyway, yeah, so I'll probably do those other two, probably like 2 more videos, probably later on down the road. But today, I'm going to show you my top 10 hated movies of all time. Now, for the record, if you like any of these movies that I name off, you're not stupid. You're not wrong. I'm not going to hate you for it. This is just opinion. These are the movies that, and I had to sit through all these movies again in order to record this, so I can remember them. But if you like any of these movies that I'm about to name off, you're not wrong, you're not stupid. This is just my opinion and the way I saw the movies. I don't judge the person watching the movie, I just judge the movie. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to tell you my top 10 most hated movies of all time. And I hope you somewhat agree with me. Now, some of these are relatively new, because I don't see a bunch of shitty movies nowadays. But anyway, let's get started. Number 10, Superman Returns. Superman Returns, let me start off by saying I am not a fan of Superman at all. I hope the Man of Steel is good, but until then, we're left with a very boring movie. This movie almost didn't make the list. The reason why it made it is because of the third act. If you haven't seen the movie, then don't go see the movie. But anyway, if you have seen the movie, if you remember the movie, Superman goes to Luthor's continent. I don't know why he made a continent. It's completely random, but he makes it. He lands on it, and it's filled with kryptonite. And then Superman gets weak, gets his ass beat, and all this stuff. Now let me ask you this. Where does Luthor get all this kryptonite from? All of it from? Where does he get it from? Does he get it from eBay? Does he get it from Craigslist? Does he get it at an auction house? I mean, seriously, where does he get it? Because I want to know. And how does he have enough for an entire fucking kryptonite? Or, I'm sorry, how does he have enough for a full fucking continent? Why? How? How does he have it? Where did he get it? I don't know. And plus, let me just say this. Just because Superman gets weak by kryptonite, that doesn't make you strong. You're still the same. And Luthor all of a sudden can Falcon punch Superman. He can get fucking tossed around by B-list thugs. By fucking Kumar from Harold and Kumar. I mean, what the fuck? And then he gets stabbed with a kryptonite thing. And then later on down the movie, all this exposition or whatever, he picks up the entire continent, filled with kryptonite, mind you, and with a piece of it still inside of his chest in space. Yeah, that's just dumb. That's dumb. And that's the reason why this movie's on my list. It doesn't make me angry. It's just boring, and it betrays anything that was cool about the superhero, even to his weakness. Okay, that's enough about Superman Returns. Before I go on, this might be a two-parter video because I'm recording this from my iPhone, and it can only go up to 15 minutes. So it'll probably be a two-parter. Not sure yet. Anyway, number 9 is the Blair Witch Project. This is a movie that everyone told me to go see because it's the scariest thing of all time. No, it is not. It is cheesy. It looks fake. It is fake. And there's no jump scares in the movie. There are not even scares. You would think that this would be the movie that would do jump scares, but it doesn't. There's nothing scary about it. The performances are terrible. The camera shots are terrible. And the ending is terrible. He just sees something and he falls down and that's it. That's the end of the movie. It's the most retarded thing I've seen. It's probably the worst thing I've seen in that decade. Now, I heard they made a sequel. I didn't see the sequel, but apparently it's worse. So, I'm not going to see it. But anyway, Blair Witch Project, I can't go on about it anymore. It's just a terrible movie. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, don't see it. Number 8, and I'm looking over here because my book is over here. It has all the lists on it. Number 8 is Resident Evil Extinction. Let me make one thing clear. I enjoy the Resident Evil games. I really do. They are great games. But the movies are just ass. They are scum. And Paul W.S. Anderson fucked them in the ass. And he just got deeper and deeper with each movie he kept releasing. Even though Afterlife and what's the other one? Retribution. Those movies are terrible, but they are not like this. This one was the one that introduced the superpowers. And I said, done. It's not Resident Evil anymore. Because of the superpowers. Okay? Then that's not Resident Evil. I don't care if there's zombies in it. I don't care if there's characters from the game. And I don't care if Wesker's in it for fucking 2 minutes. I don't care. This is dumb. This was dumb from the very beginning with fucking Alice. And did you know that every single movie starts off the exact same way? With Alice saying her name, where she worked, what's happened, and all this stuff. It's the same fucking piece of dialogue from all the movies. But I didn't think it was in 3D when it came out. No, it wasn't in 3D. Afterlife was in 3D. Sorry, that was a dog. But yeah, Resident Evil, terrible. The acting is atrocious. The monsters are forgettable. And then they also do this thing with like a final boss kind of routine. It's so fucking stupid. But these new movies keep getting worse and worse and worse. So don't go see it. If you have already seen it, I'm very sorry. Anyway, that's enough for Resident Evil. Number 7 is the Twilight Saga New Moon. Now, before I go on, I have not seen every single Twilight movie. I didn't see Breaking Dawn Part 1. Apparently, to people, to critics, that's the worst movie of this series. I can't imagine it could be worse than this one, but I haven't seen it. I'm not going to pretend like I saw it, but I did see this one. I saw this one in the theater, and the Twilight movies, okay, for a little bit of background. First one's boring. Third one tried to be a good movie, but it still failed. Then Breaking Dawn Part 2 was just a mess. But I kind of forgave it because it's over, it's done. I did a review of it. You can go check it out. I think I said it wasn't that bad. It was still bad, but it wasn't terrible. This one is terrible. I hate all these characters. I hate them. I hate them. I can't believe I'm still watching these characters unfold. Like, I don't care about their story. Bella is a conniving twat bag, and there's nothing special about her at all. Like, she is just a bitch. She is just someone who wants to fuck. That's all she is. And you know what? Before I go on, I heard so many people like comment on my stuff saying I curse a lot. Too bad. Too bad. If you don't like fucking cursing, grow a pair. But anyway, sorry, that was just that just popped into my mind. But anyway, New Moon is just a train wreck. When Edward and his amazing acting skills, when he leaves, Bella becomes freaked out. Like, she becomes like scared. She's like freaking out. She's like, I just want to fuck. I just want to fuck something. I'll fuck this flashlight that's sitting right there. I'll fuck this chair. I'll fuck this car behind me. Fuck anything. That's when Jacob comes in, and Jacob is terrible. Taylor Lautner, I think, is a terrible actor. I don't like anyone in the movie. And it's not all their fault. I'm not going to blame Robert Pattinson that much, because I've seen him in okay stuff where he's not terrible. He's trying, but he needs to find he needs to find the right kind of director. But Taylor Lautner, I can't stand Taylor Lautner. Every time he has to take his shirt off. Every time. I heard in the first scene of Breaking Dawn, part 1, he takes his shirt off. Come on, man. Fuck. But the dialogue in New Moon is terrible. It's boring as fuck. The romance is just ear fucking exploding. Your eyes just want to pop out of your fucking head when you watch this piece of crap unfold. I don't want to get on a rant. I really don't, because I don't like these movies, but this one was very low on the list. Anyway, let me vent. Number 6 is Hoodwink 2, Hood versus Evil. This one, Hoodwink 2, needs to be studied. It needs to be studied because I think this movie, it was created to put people to sleep. It was invented to put people asleep. Let me tell you why. The first one, I really, really liked. I didn't love it. I just really enjoyed it. It was funny. It was clever. It had good characters. Pop references that were kind of funny, I guess. But it was enjoyable. I liked it. This one I despised. I paid money to see this movie. I paid money to see it. That's how much faith I had in this movie. I paid fucking $5 to see it with a couple of my buddies. And this movie put me to sleep. And this is someone who goes to bed at 3 in the morning. I fell asleep to this movie because I saw it at 7 o'clock. I saw this movie and I fell asleep at 7:35. Holy shit, that is hard to do for me. But man, this story is stupid. These characters are stupid, and the CGI, like the animation that they use, like the visuals, the characters, the way the design is just awful. It looks like a fucking like a PlayStation 1 game. The first one looked better than this, and that's hard because even those looked like crap. But at least it had an interesting story, interesting characters, and funny jokes to forget about the horrible looking CGI. This one just doesn't. Okay, we're going on 15 minutes, so if you want to see part 2, I'll probably have a link on there, but I'm going to do part 2. I'll see you there.